time to talk some football. Hello, folks. She's happy dance time, baby. On the Fridays, go, 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 go. We're off to the show. Let's go, 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 go. Hey, hey, hey. On the Fridays, go, 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 go. Yes, 8-1, baby. Don't that sound sweet, eh? What a game, folks. What a game. And 2 dominating performances in a row, stacking them up, making the opposition look silly. Oh man, 6 sacks on Bo. I'd never laughed so much in all my life. Oh, I love seeing Bo go down. So much for #1 MVP. We showed him that he looks good laying down. 6 sacks, and one of them what did they call roughing the passer? 3 of them got him. 3 of them got him. Of course it was roughing the passer, not 900 pounds smashing him to the ground. Yeah. Oh yeah, he got roughed up, boy. He was seeing stars. Yeah, what a game, what a game. Held them to 3 field goals. 3 field goals. And one with they got the ball in the red zone with a fumble. And still stopped him for a field goal. Well, no, that one was stopped with an interception. Milligan. Oh man, oh man. Don't eat grass, right? Yeah. I tell you, it's so enjoyable watching your team. No rider. He's eating grass. I don't know what's wrong with his stomach. You stop it. Sorry, he's been eating more grass lately. Anyway, oh well, where was I? Oh, back on the defense. And you can't say enough about our defense. Defense, as you know, I say wins championships. Right or no? And we got the #1 defense, no doubt about it, in the league. Big time sacks. D-line playing powerful. You know, Jesus. You don't get those sacks without really good coverage in the back end either. You know, like Bo had nowhere to go. You could see he's looking, he wanted to toss it. Nowhere to go. He actually ran for 16 yards. That probably tripled his running game for the year. Chased him right out of there. Yeah. Kudos to the fans too. Kudos to the fans. Like I said, they're gonna make a big difference. And just look what interview, if you got a chance, watch the interview with Corey Mace. You know, first thing he thanked, same with Trevor, was the fans. You got fans cheering like that, and when they're on the other team's on offense, man, it makes it really tough on them, really tough. That's why Winnipeg, they've been dominating. They got a big lot of crowd, a lot of noise. Well, we matched them and matched them with the defense way better, way better. Yeah, you know, that's like, it was one of my points of the game. When keys to the game was cheer loud, man. That's such a big difference when they don't huddle, and they've got to yell for to get the plays in. Makes a big difference. Yeah, like I said in my pre-game, the only check mark I gave the Hamilton was the special teams, and that turned out to be true. That McRae, I don't know. It's he's still got the bobbles, I'm hoping Nick Alford, he's only on the 1-game list. Hopefully he can come back pretty quick here, as he just doesn't seem to be coming around, McRae. And of course the other thing that everybody knows is Lawther, and I'm feeling sorry for him. I still think he needs to go to a psychologist. He's still got that chip ball syndrome. he was one of the field goal kickers that didn't want chip balls. And that's what they've been using, as far as I know. I think it's all in his head. Well, he got one bad break, hit the post again. You know, like, things can't be much worse when you hit the post. Yeah, Jesus. I know it was windy, but Hamilton went 3 for 3, and one was a pretty long one against the wind. The one he hit was perfectly going straight at it. Wind caught it and just right, did an exit stage right. But what can you do about it? That's the thing. You know, like people saying trade him or cut him, find somebody. I don't know. He came around last year, and you're gonna have to hope for it. You know, the thing is, it's the same thing last year when I just said, man, I just hated when we were gambling 1 yard to go, and I go, oh man, we're struggling to get a half a yard. And this year they solved that problem with Stevens, and hopefully this gets solved with Lawther. Like, to trade him, another team like maybe Toronto, was it Leggio there, or they might want him, but they'd want our Canadian talent in the receiving core for a trade. You know, they're not going to trade you kicker for kicker. And are you willing to trade off Canadian talent? My answer is no. No way. No way. No way. You gotta have a lot of depth there. And that's what any team that would want to trade for a kicker would want. That depth. That yeah, it's the only part that scares me right now, but like I said, Lawther turned it around last season. Maybe can do it this year. You know, back to the game though, and we struggled to start that game. I go, oh boy, that's not looking so good. And then threw an interception. The first drive was aided by bloody cheap pass interference call, accidental pass interference. I think they should get rid of that bloody rule, or adjust it, especially when the ball it wasn't even catchable. And you know, they spotted the foul, and that aided them to get right down the field right off the bat. So, but we managed to stop them for a field goal. Lawther did hit a 58-yarder right at the end of the half, and with the wind, man, it looked like he would have been good from about 70 yards. Where was I? I know I don't like, people don't even like complaining, but I suppose the only complaint I have about Mace, I wish that he would have put in Mayer earlier. You know, we got to protect our asset with Harris, and we were up a pretty good amount of points, and even in the fourth quarter, you know, put him in there. We took the win. That was one thing that surprised me with Hamilton. They did win that toss, and they had the option, and they took the wind in the third quarter, which was surprising to me, really. I guess they wanted to try to get some points and to make it close again, but that didn't work out for them. I don't know, I was worried about them having the wind in the fourth quarter. That was a big wind out there, and it made a big difference to the game. At Mace, like I said, proud of those guys, proud of O'Day, you know, all the injuries we have had on the O-line, and etc, etc. Look at AJ Allen, how he stepped up. Man, he was my defensive player of the game, if you ask me. Made a lot of tackles, and I actually had a sack. You know, I think they held to what was supposed to be the best offense in the league, around 250 yards rushing. You know, I mean total offense. You know, that's pretty damn good, I'll tell you. Big time, big time. Yeah, can't be happier, folks. I tell you, you know, it's been a lot of years. I think the last time we were this good is when we won the cup in 13, and that's a hell of a long time ago. That's distant memory to a lot of people who weren't even Rider fans at that point, probably. Yeah, I tell you, it's been a long time. Brings tears to my eyes. Possibilities there, we could get to that cup. I know a lot of things could happen yet, especially injuries to some key players, and there you go. That's why I said our main asset. I'd like to see what Mayer has to offer too. You know, like put him in there in the fourth quarter, tell him to be careful, and you know, like what I'd try with Mayer. You put him in, they go, oh, they're going to use AJ. Use a play action. You know, where you fake it to AJ, make it a good fake. Those linebackers are going to be playing in close. They're going to be crowding that. In fact, they were the safety sometimes was right up on the line of scrimmage. You know, even when they knew we were running. But when that happens, I wish they would do a play action more. And they did one with Stevens. I laughed, but with Stevens, they threw it just parallel. I would have, with that play, I wish he'd have thrown it into the end zone. But oh well, it was a hell of a performance by the Riders. Like I said, Harris had his interview too. He thanked the fans. I thank all you fans out there, man. You were the 13th man out there, big time. I'll tell you. That's what the 13th man's all about. Is if you got fans going that crazy, not only for the noise when the opposition's on offenses, when you make a great big play, make a big play like we did to Myers. I laughed at that play, Myers. I had said to a Rough Rider gal, I said Myers deserves that. I mean, not Myers, I'm trying to think of the guy who it was. Oh, it was Moxie. You know, even Sanchez, I laughed at half. He said the exact same thing. That's how come he got that interception. You know, like he's cheating the route. Big time. I mean, he was doing it every time. And they did the old fake and go. And old Moxie's left in the dust. You know, he learned the hard way, that's for sure. You know, but I think that was the play of the game. That opened it up, and we didn't look back after that. It was game over. At first, Harris, he threw the interception, but he was trying to throw it into tight windows, and I like that. Don't get afraid to throw it in there. Sometimes you just got to accept that the defense makes a hell of a play on you. But yeah, man, oh man, I don't know what else to say. I know everybody out there's got lots to say about the Riders now. She's getting to be a hot commodity, and I'm happy for them, big time. Yeah, big time. You know, like hopefully we can keep packing that stadium. Got a tough one coming up against the Stampeders. I don't know if we can win the series. We got to win that one by around 14 points. We'll talk about that later. Hopefully we didn't come out with too many bruises in this one. Like I said, that's the biggest factor stopping us to get that to the show, is if we can stay healthy. Because right now, with what we got and the possibility of what could come back, we could get Emilus back. Who knows? We might. I don't know if those old linemen can come back. I don't even know if I'd use them. The guys we lost from free agency there, McEwen and you know, would you even bring them back? That's the way the old line's playing pretty damn good. And like I said, not very often you can go into the back-to-back games and have the same lineup. That's a rarity, big rarity. Oh, hi. Good morning. Yeah, just doing my tape. You want to be on the video?
Oh, no.
Come on, you're a good analyst.
No, I'm not.
Huh?
No, I'm not. But
no?
Thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
I'll wait for yours.
Yeah, I'm just about finished here.
So?
We're off here.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I'm back. Stop and talk to that lady. Wish she'd let me interview her there. I'll maybe put a bit in there. She didn't want to be on camera. A lot of people don't. But if anybody ever sees me, stop me and let's talk football. I love talking football, and she knows a lot about the game, and she's a real die-hard Rider fan, and I believe she comes from Winnipeg. So, and she's a Rider fan, and she knows the game. She knows the game well, and it's enjoyable talk. I talked for quite a while with her, and she's of course high as everybody else about our Saskatchewan Roughriders. Yeah, anyway, where were we? I'm just about finished. I'll maybe make a video a little later again once I watch the game again. I love watching these games when we dominate so much. It's enjoyable. You can watch a game pretty fast on pay-per-view. I mean, when you tape them, get rid of all the guff. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. It's getting long enough, I'm sure. And out there in Rider Nation, man, oh man, we're on a high, folks. We're on a high, and hopefully we can stay on a high. Some big games coming up. I know we got just one more game with Calgary, and I don't know, they beat us by around 14, I think, isn't it? That'll be a tough one to make up for getting the home field advantage. Or even if it were tied, they get the position, but it may not matter if we can stay a couple games up on them anyway. Just win the game, and it's a 4-point game. And then I can't wait until we play the Bombers Labor Day. Oh man, that's gonna be a crowd, and I don't know, maybe I'll make it. I don't know. It's hard for me right now to make games. I'd like to give it a try. We'll see what happens. You can always scare up tickets somehow. Anyway, thanks so much everybody that watches my videos. I get so many kind comments, and it actually embarrasses me. Well, some of them say I know so much about football. I really don't. It's just my love for the Riders. Why I make these videos. And I love football. I watch every football. I'll be going to the game here later. Hilltops are playing today. Be going to that game. But I watch all football. NFL I love. You know, there's not I like all football. It doesn't really matter, any league. And people that comment, it really humbles me. And people that subscribe and watch and comment regularly, it really, you know who you are out there. Keep putting those comments down, and I'll try to reply to as many as I can. Anyway, what do you think of the Riders? Comment down below. You know, where are we going, folks? Do you see any cup in our future? Of course you do right now. There's no doubt about it. We're the odds-on favorite. And we're undisputed #1. Undisputed. There isn't a bloody fan in the league that can even say anything else, as far as I'm concerned. Not if they watch football anyway. We're playing at the and clicking at winner's pace, and I just hope we can sustain it in the second half here. Anyway, love you all out there, and go Riders, go. Let this be the year, baby. Let this be the year. It's been a long time since we raised that cup. Go Riders, go.